Hello everyone, it's me, Alex, or the Monkey Pickler here, and today we're back in Star Citizen. This is the Alpha 3.7 PTU. It went to Wave 1 today, and there were multiple things added today. Both the two new Vanguard variants were added today, as well as cave mining and exploration, as well as I think ship rental. I'm starting by looking at the two Vanguard variants, the new Harbinger and the Sentinel. So we're first taking a look at the Harbinger here. The Harbinger has a size 4 combine ballistic cannon on a gimbaled mount, so it's pretty effective. It's the same gun that when you originally bought the original concept for the Drake Buccaneer, that's what goes on top of it. It also has 4 size 2 ballistic cannons mounted in the nose, as well as a turret with multiple missile pods, rocket pods. So it's a little different from the weaponry of the other Vanguards. So the Vanguard Harbinger is the bomber variant of the Vanguard. It has these yellow accents and it has more military green skin, and it has much more powerful weaponry than the other ones. So if we go inside, we can come in, hopefully not die, raise the ramp. So the door here, so you have an airlock pretty much, so if like someone's opening the door can't be locked, so that's kind of a safety feature. The quantum drive is also back here, stored in a little compartment. So when you can like swap opponents out physically and repair them, this one's very easy to get to. You just gotta go back in here. So this is the main crew quarters of the ship. You know, it's got the basic necessities. Got a storage rack for like armor or clothing or storage boxes. Then over here we have a weapons rack, so you can store 4 rifles here or grenades, whatever you want. So that's pretty good for a ship that only carries 2 personnel. Got a little food prep area. Over here you got the fog. You got just your standard shower, toilet. Oh, open that door, bitch. Okay, come in here. It's got a little pop-out toilet, which I find is just cute. And just go, you can press it, and it slides back in. No mirrors yet. Next you have 2 beds, just standard, so you can sleep and save here, which makes sense because the Vanguard is a long-range fighter. You might be out for a while. And then over here you can see the torpedoes. I think they are size 5, if I'm not mistaken. You get 2 or 4 of them. But you can see the torpedo tube. And then you get into the bridge, your shield generator here, power plant down here. Okay, can't open that yet. Or they're just all gonna... I think this is life support? That's just a cubby. There's your power plant, shield power plant, cooling module, and another cooling module. So it's definitely geared for the next phase of the update. This is the cockpit of the ship. I think it has a slightly different cockpit than the other Vanguard variants. I think it's just the tinting, but it definitely looks really... It looks like a pretty epic ship in here. Almost looks like a X-wing cockpit. It's pretty fast. You can see this combat. Again, that's a slow firing, but this thing dishes out main. And then you get the 4 slow firing quad cannons. This will max that rep any ship. You have we can go into the weaponry right here. Items. Oh, what is that? Guns. You have a size 4 ballistic cannon, then you have a bunch of size 1. They're size 2s, yes, they're size 2s. And then missiles wise, you have the Ignite 4, we have the Stalker 5s. You get 3 torpedoes, 3 arrestor missiles, 2 Dominator missiles, and 2 Ignite 2s. So you have a bunch of different weapons. I think these also technically count as torpedoes, they're under CS. And you have some IR missiles and EM missiles, so that's pretty good. So I think overall this will be a very effective fighter, and it'll be probably a #1 choice. A lot of people like the Vanguard port because it's very good. It's not maybe not the best, but it's saber or a what do you call a saber or a what's the word maybe a sword, but definitely deal a lot of damage and definitely make it a force to be reckoned with, especially against light cruising vehicles that can take down, I think, some black spice torpedoes, so you can make have it and be a pirate with this if you want. Okay, now we're going to transition over to the Sentinel. Okay, here we have the Sentinel variant. You can immediately tell that it has a completely different color scheme, with its yellow and like this bluish, dark bluish color, or I guess it's orange and dark bluish, like, you know, it's got a very cool color scheme. It also, unlike the Harbinger had, you know, a ballistic weapon loadout, this one has like a laser repeater loadout. You can see it's got the double barrel, I think it's an attrition 4, size 4, and then a couple small laser repeaters, as well as a turret with a, I think those are sucker punch cannons? Yeah, it's got the sucker punch cannons. And these are size 1 distortion cannons in the front. You see the missiles there? I think it's the same normal missiles as the Harbinger, maybe slightly worse. But the Sentinel's main purpose will be seen right here. The Sentinel is an E-War ship. It carries an EMP, if I'm not mistaken. So it can take down ships much bigger than it with its EMP blast. It has a engineering station, as you see inside, very similar to the other one. However, the color scheme, immediately you can tell with the colors in here. It's blue. Also, we're going to the turret. I forgot to go in the turret in the Harbinger, but that was just rocket pods, so you probably couldn't even fire them. But the blue, I think, contains more like scientific and a more just calmer
Aegis
connotations than the
activated.
darker colors that they went.
Systems
And
green.
you can see here it's just your normal sucker punch cannons. These huge. These are the distortion, the other ones are the sucker punch, but you can see it's just nice stuff. They're nice cannons. This is meant more for disabling ships. Like, this is a vehicle that you disable ships, more like a police vehicle almost. Which I guess where the blue comes in. But as you can see, it's got almost an identical interior to the Harbinger, except the beds are swapped from the side, and you have this big engineering console here, meant for eventually dishing out like the pane. It almost looks like there's a huge server rack here, kind of thing, as well as just some cool panels that don't really do much right now. Well, you can see the interior is almost completely identical. That's the point. It's meant to be swappable. And I was wrong. They all have the same turret, I think. I just haven't been in the Vanguard since before they were updated. Anyway, I'll show off some of the what they're using. Little cannons. All the cannons fire at once on this one, which is fires much faster than the other one. EMP is offline. I don't think they have it on yet. Yeah. See, this one's not done yet, but when it comes out, you should be able to EMP by holding down right. It probably charges up, then detonates. I'm assuming. Yeah, because I can't use it right now. Okay. Well, this is just my first look at these two ships. I hope you enjoyed. I think they'll be very awesome ships coming into the update. I would have hoped they'd come in the previous update in 3.6, so we could have gotten some better ships. More ships in this update, more to say, because I think these are very good ships for their purpose. I personally wouldn't buy them yet because they're just fighters. Fighters are you could just get in game because they don't really make you money. So I think I would wait on this ship. I buy it in game, rent it with the rental kiosks. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. This is just my first look at the two ships. When they come to the real full PTU, you can test them out and decide on them for yourself. I think they're going to be quite good ships, good fighters. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. Have a nice day. It's me, Alex of the Muck Pickler, and I'm out of here.